Yo, 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 yo. Mic check one, mic check two. Alright, we're just making sure everything's all good here. Yo, 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 yo. Mic check one, mic. Alright, we're good. Oh, been a while, guys. Been a while. How the hell's everyone been doing so far? Oh my god. We have a wonderful installment for you guys here today. We have the Xfinity Career Mode Episode 5 here at Atlanta. I'll tell you what, I just got done racing it. It was a fantastic race, full of ups and downs, left and rights. Well, hopefully no rights. Let me rephrase that, because obviously we're here at Atlanta. We only turn left here. But what's up, Jesse? How you doing today? What's up, PBT? How are you? I am doing all right. I literally got off work before I did this race. I got off at 11, and it is 1 o'clock right now. So definitely, I am definitely looking forward to going to bed, but I feel like this is the perfect opportunity to actually race this, so I definitely wanted to get this. I'm doing great. Just finished 100% Daytona 500. Dude, where'd you finish? So, without further ado, yeah, let's just get this thing started. We have, like I said, 100% race here today, so 163 laps. Starting at lap number 1, we have, starting in P8, we have Chase Briscoe right behind us, with Austin Cindric immediately right behind us. So, yeah, let's just get going. So, yeah, Jesse, where'd you finish? Now, 100% Daytona 500. Because I'll tell you what, I think... Where did I finish? I'm pretty sure, like, when I did my Heat 5, I finished, what, like, second or something like that? I got first. It was a pain since I blew over 3 times, but it was worth it. Oh man, I wish I could be as good as you guys, when it comes to plate racing. I am dang good when it comes to actually going out and racing. But, like, I never can get the finishes. Like, I always, like, get, like, second or third, but I can never get that top step. Yo, TA, we will start our engines then, we will get this thing started, we said... With being said, engines mentioned earlier in the statement. Oh, you know what? Technicalities, you guys know what I mean. So, what's up? What's up, everyone? How are y'all doing today? Alpha, what about PBT? I am doing really good, man. I've been waiting for you to come back around. Dude, let me tell y'all, I really do apologize for not coming back sooner. But, like, literally, I have been non-stop working. 8 hours a day. Keep in mind, my job position is literally cart crew, so like I've been pushing like these big ass heavy carts for so long that for like 8 hours a day, that by the time I get off, which is usually at like 9-10 o'clock at night, I mean I am exhausted. Which today I was at 11, but I have the next 2 days off, so like I wanted to get on. I've been meaning to get on for a while, so I really do apologize for the tardiness on my end. You know, it's definitely not very becoming of me, but I definitely do like the fact that I can get on, and I do have people waiting for me to race, so thank you guys for being here. I just got done recording my POV of this. I do actually have my thoughts when I do my own POV. I actually found a way to actually record my own voice along with it. So definitely, it's like watching 2 different races. So like, here's the broadcast. Is like, so like I just got done racing this race. I know where I finish, but you guys don't. So that's essentially what I want to do. It's essentially like watching 2 different races at a time. Oh no, he has thoughts. Yeah, THOTS, thoughts. He has thoughts. Yeah, I have so many thoughts. You guys have no idea how many thoughts I have. But yeah, like, first things first, I do want to say that this race here was ran with less tire grip, as part of my overall general fall off. Literally, oh, you're meaning... no, thoughts. Um, it's no, it's fine. Gotta love Twitch. Yeah, no, I know. I knew what you meant, man. No, it's literally been like no thoughts as in like when I'm racing, I'm just like, okay, so here's a strategy outline. Here's what I'm thinking about the overall race. What's going on behind me? It's like literally like my live reactions. To it. TA, was that directed at me with the whole F1 thing? Because if it was, F1's been fun, honestly. Weirdly enough, I prefer Heat 5 because I'm a NASCAR guy. Obviously, so like I prefer Heat 5 over Formula 1. I know that's blasphemy for some people. But I definitely think it's up there. Anywho, so I have on my Formula 1, I haven't done any career mode stuff. I've only been doing championship. I wanted to record my F2 Spain feature race tonight, but I'm probably not going to at this point. By the time this gets done, it's probably going to be like 2:30, so that's really late for me. So, especially since, like I said, I got off at 11. So I literally got off here 2 hours ago. I raced home. No pun intended. Raced home and did this race. Let's see here. Alpha says, I'm doing my team and still building the car up. Dang, man. Which, by the way, welcome, everyone. For everyone that's just now popping in here, hello, welcome. This is the Xfinity Career Mode, episode number 5 at Atlanta. That's the race. That's the racetrack. For everyone that is curious, I am racing with less tire grip, so I start off blistering fast, but we fall off really quickly. So like if you look behind us, Justin Allgaier is already starting to catch us. So like that's what I'm talking about. So like essentially we have more. I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that. We have like less grip. I mean, literally. That's the best way I can put it. Than everyone else around us. Like everyone else has. It's like everyone's racing with PJ1, and I'm not. Let's see here. So the chat is talking about my team. Let's see what they're talking about. Alpha says, I signed Max Verstappen, his rating's 96, but he cannot even get into the top 12. Dang, man. I feel like what I've heard is that my team is literally like it's full of like glitches and bugs, but like it is the first time actually doing this, so like I can imagine why there's so many glitches and all that. TA says I signed Ocon, but first he signed Mazepin, then Matsushita. They both scored 1 point each. Then I signed Ocon, and we'll see how he does at Australia. Also saying Kimi's in a Merc. Man, that's weird. Alpha having the exact opposite, saying Kimi retired after the first season. Oof. And see, I wish that like that would be a thing in career mode here, like in NASCAR, is just having like retirements and all the guys from the like Xfinity and trucks move on up. Like that would be a fun career mode. That would be like replayability to the extreme right there. But unfortunately, we're probably at least 3 games away from having that level of detail, because I feel like having the drivers come on up from the trucks, the Xfinity, and then Xfinity to Cup, like that would be like, I know Thunder 04 did it, but like that would be like a massive like undertaking in order to program the level of performance that they would have from each level of car. And even then, like they may not even be from like the same level of performing vehicle for each series, like literally like like say like comparing it for like they may not get signed to like a Merc or they may get signed to an Alfa Romeo. You know what I mean? Alpha says, so I have not found any glitches yet, but I need a better car. It is only like the second worst car now, and even you get into the top 15, it's probably a good thing for my team. Okay, well still, I mean, like from what I heard and while I was watching like YouTube videos and all that, it just seems like it's kind of like it could be better, you know. And of course, I can't put my 2 cents in there because I haven't tried it. But, I mean, from what I've seen from, like, our, TM Marduk, they're saying that there's definitely some improvements that can be made. Like, most of it is in terms of driver performance. Oh, speaking of driver performance, what do y'all think about, what do you guys think about Eric Jones? The official news today that Christopher Bell is taking over the 20. Alpha says F1 does it, but just the driver stats. I could see 704 doing that by using Truck Xfinity Monster stat. Interesting. Can you tell me what game could not use improvements? Can you tell me what game could not? I mean, there's a certain game, I don't know if you guys have heard of it, it's called Helltaker. Helltaker's pretty perfect, like, the way it is. Star Wars Battlefront 2, the original, that game's perfect the way it is. Oh god, what else? What other, like, classic games, like Ocarina of Time, I guess, like Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time is, like, perfect. I would have to say, like, those games don't need any kind of improvements. I can find you people that would disagree. Really? Interesting. Interesting. But yeah, chat, like I said, driver performance. Let's look at Eric Jones. Eric Jones saying that he's out at Joe Gibbs, out of 20, and literally 2 days after he said that he was leaving, Christopher Bell gets signed. Which, let's be honest, that was probably, I mean, no one didn't see that coming. Like, that was the most, like, really no shit moment that I have probably ever endured. Like, Christopher Bell was basically guaranteed that ride. So where would Eric Jones end up then? Well, honestly, the rumor mill's flying around saying that is the 48. Other teams we're looking at possibly the 95 whenever that gets picked up again. Whoever picks it up. Yo, Noah, how you doing today, man? You changed your name. It looks like Noah the Gamer with the 808 TV. When did you do that, man? That's new. I haven't been on Twitch in a while, you know? I've been pushing carts, making money. Yeah, long time no see, my dude. How the hell have you been? God, P2 right now. I keep looking at like Justin Allgaier like in front of us. Yes, I love the dude to death, but Road America was so frustrating. Like Road America, like I don't know what it takes for Allgaier to get a win. Like, but he got straight bullied going into turn 2 where he wrecked. Freaking Anthony Alfredo, Riley Earps, just going, and of course Riley, you know, Riley being Riley, like the worst driver in the field, goes out and wrecks not only my favorite driver, but also himself at the end. So he takes himself out, and my favorite driver in Xfinity. I'm just like, Riley, why you gotta take away the things I love? Why are you the way you are? It's like, you know that, like that, The Office scene where Michael Scott is just like, is telling Toby off. Where he's just like, why are you the way you are? It's like me with that with Riley. Riley just won an ARCA race yesterday. Are you buying a shirt? No, it's only for Xfinity. If he wins an Xfinity race, I will buy a shirt. If he like I will double down right now and say if he wins one race, this year, I will buy him. No, because the original bet was the Xfinity Series. That was the original bet with Sublime. What I'm saying though is I will buy a piece of merch if Riley wins one race. If he makes the final... No, actually, you know what? If he makes the round of 8, how about that? Chat, if he makes the round of 8, you heard it here. If Riley Herbst makes the round of 8 this season, because let's be honest, he's going to make the playoffs because he's like one of the only consistent drivers. Yes, I said he's consistent, and that's because he is in Joe Gibbs' equipment. I mean, he's basically has a playoff spot by default. So if he makes the round of 8, I will buy a diecast. Okay? You heard it here. You heard it here, folks. If he wins a race, I will buy a shirt. If he makes the round of 8, I will buy a diecast. Okay? If he does both, then I'm buying a shirt and a diecast. Okay? Sound fair? Sound fair, guys? I think that sounds fair. Well, Tia saying, what if I bought you a Riley Earp shirt? Why would you waste money on a Riley Earp shirt? Oh, I'm so sorry. In addition to the shirt and diecast you already have? What? I don't have a diecast of Natalie Decker. I only have a shirt. Which we're about to go dumpster diving right now. Where is that shirt right now? You're gonna hear some drawers opening. Where is this thing? Is it in here? Oh, wait. Yep, it's right here. God, this thing. Why is this thing so... Yep, it's still sitting in my dresser. I keep looking away, hoping it's just gonna find its way into the one true Natalie Decker fan. You know, the only one, which is her father. And it's somehow gonna end up in his dresser. And he will, and it will somehow be in his size, because for some reason, my dumbass bought a large. I'm clearly not a large. Hopefully he will find it one day. But yeah, you heard it here. Like I said, I will with Riley Earps, I will buy a shirt if he wins a race, and if he makes the round of 8, because let's be honest, he will get into the playoffs. If he makes the round of 8, I will buy a diecast. Okay. So, but enough about me. In my time off of being in Twitch and being off from Twitch is what I'm trying to say. How have you guys been? All of you guys in chat, Alpha, Noah, TA, the other two whose names I can't see. How the hell have you been? What's new? What's been going on? How have you been enjoying Michigan? God, I have so many opinions on Michigan that honestly, no thanks. No more double hairs on Michigan, please. Hard pass, Captain. But the thing is, what's worse as well is that we have a doubleheader at a doubleheader at Dover coming up, and that's honestly probably gonna be worse. Oh, because Dover they're gonna use the regular package and not the short track one, and it is gonna be trash. It's gonna be trash. Absolute hot garbage. Noah says just been grinding at content creating and streaming. Oh, nice, man. I actually been watching your Jimmy Johnson championship videos. So yeah, keep up the good work, man. You're killing it. Unfortunately, I have not been doing that. I've been uploading YouTube videos, but it's like been like my like short series, like rookie. It's been like my rookie seasons thing, which isn't really. It's like my for fun thing. It allows me to like unwind after like a long day. So like I essentially just plug in. God, you guys, you kids are so young. You guys don't even know what plug and plays are. I almost said that. Essentially, I can just plug in and go. Just race a couple of 25%ers and off to YouTube it goes. Usually, I finish like outside the top 10, but you know we're fine. How you call me a kid? I'm just Alpha. Do you remember plug and plays? Because I will say that right now. Because Alpha, I know you're older than me. I was just kidding. But like, I had like this Star Wars plug and play, and it was the most trash thing I've ever seen because it was hot garbage. It was the R2-D2 one. It was you remember beta tapes? Oh my god. Now see, like beta tapes was just before my time. But I was around. Oh, I would say I was around for plug and plays. But mine was an R2-D2 one. It had like the same. It was like literally like imagine asteroids, but Star Wars flavor. Which, by the way, real quick, just as an update, this caution right here is for the stage break. So we finished 4th in stage 1. So hey, 7 points. I'll take it. We have Justin Allgaier that won the stage, Riley Earp Chase Briscoe second, Riley Earp third, and then myself in 4th, and then Jesse Little, who passed us right there, is right behind us in 5th. So hey, he's on fire. He's having a good race. Keep it up, man. So yeah, we have 37 laps in this next stage, so let's see how we do. But yeah, it was essentially like Star Wars, but like asteroids, and it was like the most jank thing I've ever seen. Like what beta tapes you can get on eBay for 12, or the Star Wars one, or the plug and play. Noah says, like, we're at 11 episode series already in the championship mode, which I'm glad. It's going great. Oh, there you go, man. I mean, you're in the playoffs, so, like, that's honestly all that matters, my guy. As long as you're in the playoffs. Oh, the R2-D2 one? Okay. Man, I should like, probably go into my parents' attic, and I'll have to, like, go across town, go to my parents' attic, and see if I can get my old R2-D2 plug and play, because hey, if I can get $12 off of that, right there, that is $12 I didn't have walking in. Cactus says, "Are you my dad?" Yes. How'd you know? Sorry I had to find out like this. Noah says true to being into the playoffs, so that is like the most important thing. Yes, honestly, like I value consistency over being like this explosive, like, oh, you win a race and then you finish 30th, like, consistently after that. So Ricky Stenhouse Jr. essentially, or Riley Groves, or Brandon Jones, honestly. I think TV still have the RCA plug still though. Maybe. I mean, like, God, can you imagine? Like, I wish, like, I know this isn't a thing that can actually happen, but like, still, yeah, exactly. No, Alpha, that's literally what I was about to say. I was literally about to say that. Can you imagine, like, pulling out like a 70-inch flat screen TV and be like, hey, I'm like over to play some video games with. You're having this awesome dank party, and all of a sudden it's like, oh man, we're looking for entertainment. We need to play some video games, and you just whip out the R2-D2 plug and play, and you're just like, don't worry, boys, I got this. And you're playing like Asteroids, but Star Wars flavor, and it's literally on this massive 70-inch TV, and you think you're the hottest shit. I watch old races through a VCR on my TV, and it's 20-something. Damn. You know they have YouTube for that, right? Like, literally, like, give me, like, I know it's not a smart TV, but it's a flat screen. Well, like, why would you do that when you can just watch it on YouTube? Yes, but you have about 50 to 100 tapes. But there's YouTube. Just watch it on YouTube, my guy. Like, give me a race. Give me a race. I'm pretty sure it's on YouTube. Oh, there was actually... Hang on, something. Give me, like, one hot second. All right, hang on. We're looking it up. Let's see here. Which one of this is NASCAR? Duh. Hang on, chat. You're about to. Man, I need to control that up here. But, okay, gotcha. Alright, chat, you ready for this? Well, bam. No, it says, remember Walt Disney World? Yes, I do. Let's see here, at Nashville Fairgrounds? Yeah, exactly, that one. The one I just posted. Because, unless you're talking about maybe Nazareth, but, like, I'm pretty sure that... No, this is Fairgrounds. Okay, because I was just making sure that, like, that wasn't the one that I posted. Was, literally... I was thinking that it was, like, Nashville Super Speedway. I'm just like, nah, that's not right. They didn't start racing there until, like, a few years later. Because before that, it was Nashville Fairgrounds. Alright, so yeah. But yeah, it's right there. Like, honestly, I can just give you, like, this entire, playlist. Because, like, there's a YouTuber it's not really a YouTuber, it's just a guy, really. Like, the entire playlist is by Austin LaPlante. Or LaPlante, however you pronounce it. And he has he has like old NASCAR seasons. That is all in playlist form. Not the one you were thinking about. Which one were you thinking about then? Nashville Truck Series 2000 at Fairgrounds. Yeah, that's the one at Nashville Fairgrounds. I like watch as spoilers sometimes. I was thinking about Scott Riggs' first win. Which one was that? Scott. Oh, you're thinking of 2002, my guy. That's 2002. That's 2002. Yep. Okay, that's the one you're talking about. I had to do my research on that one. That was a Google question right there. Oh, I'm just choking on my own spit right there, chat. Professional commentary. But yeah, no, I do remember Walt Disney World. God, Slap did an entire video about that. But I remember like watching the old like 2000, not 2000. Like what was it? 97 season, I think. The one that Ron Hornaday Jr. Won. 97, 98. I want to say it was 98. But it had Walt Disney World as the opening race, and I know it was to produce hype for Speed Weeks, but like the racing was pretty good for the truck series, and like the racing was pretty damn good, and would always sometimes garner more of an attention than actual Speed Weeks themselves. So NASCAR is just like ixnay on the Walt Disney pay, and decided to cut it. TA saying, no, the one I was thinking of was actually at Nashville Super Speedway. Hang on. Let's go to Scott Riggs's racing reference here. His only wins came in 2001. Were literally in the truck series, of course, and it was 5. Okay? So think about this, man. This guy was the epitome of a glass cannon. He won 5 races in 2001. Okay? And then he didn't win anything else. So what were those 5 wins? His first win was at Martinsville. His first ever win was at Martinsville. His second one was at Dover. Third, Kentucky. There we go. His fourth was Nashville. Just so you guys know what I'm looking at. Like, copy and paste this right here. Bam. And then what was his last win? His last win was at Cicero. Really? Now, that's a track I have not heard in forever. It's literally just Chicago Moore Speedway. No relation to Chicagoland, but it is Chicago. Interesting. The true fact is that Disney used to fund the Daytona 500 back in those times. Really interesting. Can you imagine? Like a Drive to Survive type of thing on that like Netflix has, but for NASCAR, and it's on Disney Plus? Like, 'cause I feel like that would be the most NASCAR move right there. Is that they would have a show locked behind a pay barrier, you know, like in order to use Disney Plus, but essentially it has the same workings as Drive to Survive. after watching Slap Shoes. Dude, Slap Shoes is amazing. Like, like, literally, that guy is my favorite NASCAR, like, YouTuber. Like, I don't care about, like, the YouTuber NASCAR, Joseph Lombard. I don't care about, actually, I do care about David Land. But, like, Raw Gator, like, all of them are, like, well, okay, Joseph Lombard, like, for me, is, like, F tier. Like, I hate that guy. But, like, all of them are, like, B tier, except for, literally, except for, like, Slap Shoes. And, like, Slap Shoes is, like, solid S tier. Eric Estep is also, like, S tier as well. He creates, like, good stuff. But, like, Slap is on a whole nother level. Like, he is, like, the NASCAR historian. You like Sloppy? Sloppy is... I don't know. Like, what's the way to say this, honestly? He, to me, is like a hype beast, and I don't like those kind of personalities. You know what I mean? I mean, like, he seems like a nice guy. Like, based on what I've seen, like, what I've seen through his videos, like, he's a nice dude, but, like, his personality and the personality that I look for in, like, a content creator just don't gel. Because, like, he's a good racer. I mean, obviously, he's a pro leaguer. Winval and, like, what's his face? What If? God, Winval is very opinionated. I mean, like, there's a lot of things I want to say, but I really have to watch what I say. You know what I mean? Like, What If is very monotone. I'll start with him. What If is very monotone. And I know I can be as well, but honestly, it's because I don't want to wake anyone up, because usually by the time I do this, I'm like, it's really late at night. So, like, I can't, like, be, like, majorly expressive and, like, yell and shout and all that. But, so, like, I know I can be monotone as well, but I can still get my own feelings out through what I say and the jokes I make. So, like, but, like, What If is, like, very monotone. Winvow is, like... Have you ever, like, watched a video on repeat as essentially the rinse and repeat formula of each of his videos? If you've seen one, you've seen them all. You know? And unfortunately, I feel like I fall into that same category, where, like, if you've seen one video, it's like the same formula, and it's like you've seen them all. But that's what streaming kind of breaks out of. So, like, I haven't watched him streaming, so I could just totally be wrong. But that's just my opinion. That's, like, my opinion, man. Rusty? I actually don't have an opinion on Rusty. I've never actually seen his content. So unfortunately, I cannot give a honest food review on Rusty Wallace for my intake, because I've never dined on his cuisine. Oh, actually, whoa! I never actually saw that. We're gonna rewind that for a hot second. Look at, hang on, hold up, hold the phone. All right, hang on, hold up. Hang on, look at this caution. Whoa, Tommy Joe, calm down there, bud. Look at that. Taking out David Starr right there. Okay, so we're let's see here. So we have what's it called? A caution. That's the name for it. before the end of stage 2. So like at this point, I'm looking at the other AI. They are actually pitting here, and I'm just like, well, shit. Now this kind of forces me into a spot here where I have to pit, and I have to take 4. So because of that, I'm actually surprised that everyone took 4. So we are rocking and rolling here. We're gonna have 5 to go left in stage 1 or stage 2. That's the stage that we're in, and we're gonna see what we can do here with 4 fresh tires on the outside. We immediately go to the outside, force Allgaier into a 3 wide situation, and now we're side by side with the King Herfs himself. And knowing Riley, he's probably gonna do something that's gonna absolutely destroy my race. He's gonna like rear end me or something like that and force me into the wall and like end my day. But no, actually surprisingly, he just goes to the top side and loses a bunch of track position. So name a more Riley thing to do. But yeah, so you're just gonna fully send it. Yes, of course. You're still gonna send it. Noah asks, what's your opinion on Frozen Toast? I don't have an opinion. I never watched her content. I know who she is. Like, I know the general content that she creates, but I haven't actually seen it before. Never actually watched one of her streams nor anything else. So, unfortunately, I cannot give a review on that either. I was about to say we can just go round robin right here. If you want to know my opinions on YouTubers, I'll give them a rating scale out of 10. But yeah, okay, another thing, chat, real quick. I wanted to say this. I thought, how about you? I want to say 7 out of 10. The only problem, and this is more like a nitpicky thing, I'm being honest, my guy. When you race, I can't hear you. I can hear the engines. I can't hear you. Some people like that, some people don't. So that's the thing. I don't know if that's like an editing thing or if that's just like a turn down the volume a little bit, but yeah, it's just it's like one of those things that like when you race, I can hear the engines. I cannot hear you though. So I don't know, man. But yeah. So we actually win stage 2. So hey, that's a playoff point. I'm pretty sure that's actually our first stage win right there. Oh, and keep in mind that's only for racing games. I should probably rephrase that. Well, I've only seen that for racing games. So and that's just because there's a constant roar of the engines. I'm sure it's fine for whenever you play Fortnite and all that, but yeah. So okay, stage winner PVT. Let me explain this here for a second. So you may be wondering, why am I now down in 21st? Well, my dear children, let me explain to you. Let me gather on the campfire as I tell you the epic tale of how we're going to make this in one more stop. So essentially, what happened here is after stage 2, I saw that all the AI were not pitting. And I'm just like, well, shit. I'm pretty sure, based on my tires, I cannot make it from here to the end in one more stop. So I pit again under caution, under the stage brake, and it dropped us all the way to the tail end of the lead lap, which in this case was what, 23rd, I think. So that's why we're back there, but we have the freshest tires. and we are just stomping the field. 12th. Get on the outside. Front row Joe right there. I have the hiccups, chat. I have the hiccups. I'm dying. Get past Colby Howard, inside of Ross Chastain, inside of Noah Gragson, inside of Ray Black Jr. We're flying right now. We are absolutely just stomping the AI because we have such fresh tires. Get kind of held up there by Anthony Alfredo, but you know what? No harm, no foul. And then we actually see Josh Williams for the first time in like 5 years. It turns out he's actually having a really good race as well in that 92. I don't know how, but he is. So we're on the outside right now. Unfortunately, that means that like our right front is actually burning off because we're actually putting more wheel into it on top. So it is really a delicate dance as we now break into the top 5. Get past Justin Allgaier, like he's standing still, honestly. And another caution comes out. So this is where I see that none of the front runners are pitting, but we have like 5 people in the back, like Ryan Sieg, Ray Black Jr., Alex LeBay, Jeffrey Earnhardt are not pitting. Or, sorry, they are pitting. So in the, 4 or 5 laps that it took for us to get to the top, they're actually going to gain back on us by pitting. So if this thing goes green, we have 3 different strategies. We have the front runners like Riley Earps, Chase Briscoe, Jesse Little in front of us that are on the oldest tires. They are they have not pit since before the end of stage 2. Meanwhile, there's myself, who is like the one man out here who has pit at the end of stage 2. And then you also have like people in the back that have fresher tires, like Ryan Sieg, Ray Black Jr. Those guys have the freshest tires. So we'll have to see how this goes as we go into as we continue on to stage 3. All right, so chat, give me your overall feelings. How did you like Michigan? Both races. Well, I guess all 3 races. Okay, all 4 races with Road America being included in the trucks. So give me a out of 10 score, okay, for each. If you didn't watch it, don't include it. So like trucks. Oh my god, trucks was amazing. Solid 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 race. Zane freaking Smith. I knew it was going to be a matter of time before he got his win. And then it only took Grant Enfinger to take out Austin Hill. It only took him to take out Austin Hill and John Hunter Nemechek. Are you kidding me? Grant Enfinger. And Johnny Sauter took himself out and then blamed Grant Enfinger for it. Are you kidding me? Get out of here. TA's in the back just like, I knew Johnny Sauter was no good. Those damn kids. Oh my god. But like when Johnny Sauter wrecked himself, I was thinking in the background, oh TA is gonna love this. Like I knew that as I was watching Johnny Sauter fight with with Grant Enfinger, that he wrecked himself and then blamed Grant for it. Like, he may make it into the playoffs, but he's not gonna win a championship when literally Johnny Sauter took himself out. Oh my god, get out of here, Johnny. Noah says, it was interesting that Clone came into play. Clone? What do you mean by that, man? Road America was interesting when rain tires came. Oh my god. Who just stomped the field when rain tires came on? Oh yeah, AJ Allmendinger. Oh, the choose cone. Oh, okay. Honestly, the choose cone didn't really have that big of a deal. It was interesting. It's a gimmick. It's a gimmick, but I don't think it's needed outside of short tracks, honestly. Like, a big old Michigan, the outside was always going to prevail. Like, you only had, like, 2 times out of all the restarts where the inside actually worked. Meanwhile, if you put the choose cone, like, what happened at Bristol, Martinsville, you know? Like, honestly, like, Martinsville, like, who would pick the top, honestly? Who would pick the top at Martinsville? Get out of here. Yo, Black Da Vinci, yo, have you ever played F1? Yes, I have. Not on the channel, though. I have played it, and actually played it for my YouTube, but I have not played it on here as of yet. Someone running P20 can make up 15 spots. Oh yeah, but that's like the only opportunity. But then they're going to be like, optimally, they're going to be sent like right back there because they're going to get freight trained on the outside. But yeah, like honestly, like the choose cone shouldn't be like a thing for like the big tracks. Honestly, like Michigan definitely is not the track for a choose cone. And it's definitely not going to be it's not going to be a thing for the road courses. Do you like it compared to NASCAR? I'm sorry, don't persecute me. Don't put me on trial here. I prefer Heat 5 over F1 2020. And I know that's probably the hottest take of the night. Okay? The hottest take of the night. And weirdly enough, I mean, like, I'm a NASCAR guy. Like, I love F1 2020. It is a fantastic game. But Heat 5, it's what I do my leagues on. Which, by the way, Black Da Vinci, since I know you have followed before, but I know you're not around. I know you're not quite like a regular. I do have love for both games, but I race in leagues on my on Heat 5, so like it's the game that I'm playing like every day. That's pretty hot. That is, like I said, I just wanted to start off there by saying that this is a hot take. You will probably not hear that opinion anywhere else. It's the hottest of takes. The British Grand Prix was crazy, dude. Which one? Which one? Airstream, how's the game? Any better or worse than Heat 4? Airstream, welcome, man. Long time no see, my guy. I definitely want to say that Heat 5 is... It's a step up from Heat 4, but essentially, like, fundamentally, it is the same game with bits. Like, the reason why I like it so much is because the AI is improved. The AI actually are, they think. It's not optimal. So don't get you guys' hopes up. It's not the best, but they do think. And it is a much better overall experience. Yo, Alpha saying, give me a history fact for a 2,000 lap sled. First of all, Alpha, give me your topic. I need a topic here. And I will give you a history fact about that topic. But yeah, like I said, that was the hottest take right there. That you will never... I can almost guarantee... Okay, so Black Da Vinci, you're talking about the first one. You're talking about the first one. One with 3 wheels, yes. He like over the line by like about like a second and a half over Max Verstappen. I'll tell you what though, Valtteri Bottas probably, he definitely, I think, got screwed with that because he pit earlier than Lewis. So like if Lewis had problems, Valtteri definitely had problems, and he did. He did it. He did. And of course, Leclerc, who's my guy in F1, he snubbed a podium. I'm just like, yeah, all according to the Ferrari master plan. Noah says, if you did watch my championship mode episode on Homestead, do you agree that they should add a patch for lighting for? Oh, I mean, yeah. I literally tweeted 704 about it. Like I posted like literally, hey, this lighting needs to get fixed because it's only for the Cup Series. It's not like that for the Xfinity or trucks. Their transitions are fine. Airstream says, do they only come out with a NASCAR game every other year or something? No, it's every year. With Heat 5, the reason why it's there's not that big of an improvement is because literally it's it came out in July, and Heat 4 came out in September of the previous year. So there was solid 3 months of development time that isn't happening because they got forced into rushing out a game because of next-gen consoles. Black Da Vinci saying, second British Grand Prix, the 70th anniversary one. Verstappen did, well, I mean, he just did have a better, and he was laughing about it the entire time. I mean, like, literally, with him joking about, him and his team, hydrating, making sure they're hydrating and staying sanitized. I mean, that is peak relaxation right there. Alpha, give me your history topic. You never told me it. Alpha, come on. No Hulken podium though? Dude, TA. For a hot second, not only did I think Hulkenberg could have a podium on his first race back, but I thought this dude was about to get a win. I'm just like, oh my god. r/Formula 1's gonna blow up if Hulkenberg not only got his first podium, but his first win. And I'm just like, oh my Jesus, get out of here. Alice says, I do not think they will release anything extra for Heat 5 except what they already have ready to do, which is basically paint schemes and more. Like, basically, like, little glitches and bug fixes. Airstream, do you think it would be cool if they add a bunch of legends to use in races? Yeah. I mean, like, last year was a peak opportunity to throw in Darrell Waltrip. With him retiring from Fox, there was a golden opportunity to do that, but they didn't. So, like, I wish they could. I wish they would, but they probably won't. You can pick for the history category? Oh, okay. I thought you did that, not the person that that chose it. Well, since I've been doing this whole broadcast thing, I've been leaving you guys the opportunities to actually give me the history topic of your choice. They just need a whole to do a whole legend pack. I mean, yeah, instead of like one per game, like they do with Jeff Gordon and with Tony Stewart. Alright, so, Chad, so for in Alpha's redemption of 2,000 laps led, here is my history fact of the day. Okay, so, imagine the Mayan civilization. The Mayans lived in the Yucatan Peninsula, which is basically modern-day Mexico. in case you didn't know what that was. They are known to be one of the best at astronomy as well as mathematics. But did you know that they also worshipped turkeys and treated them like gods? Okay, so I know, but let me explain here. Mayan iconography, which is basically, if you don't know what iconography is essentially like pictures written down into actual symbols and meanings. So they're given symbols and meaning, but they're pictures. The turkey was a symbol of power and prestige, and you can find it everywhere. Like on their on the step pyramids, they were everywhere. And because of that, they were treated as, they were heralded and treated with gods. Much like, very similarly, you know how, like, native tribes treated wolves and bears as gods and carriers of spirits? Essentially, it's like the same thing with the Mayans. Yep, and probably why Ben Franklin wanted the national bird to be a turkey. Exactly. Dude, you're onto something. Alpha. He was just actually a Mayan descendant. Oh. We're clearly picking things up here. We are historians in the making. Oh yeah, and cats in Egypt. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Alpha. Yeah, see? Alpha knows. But yeah, essentially, it's like the same thing. So, like, Egypt with cats, Native Americans with wolves and bears, and Mayans with turkeys. There you go. So, what did I miss here when I was doing that? Black Da Vinci says, I'm slowly getting into NASCAR, but it's tough. You know, honestly, man, there are several races. Like, it would be like a gateway race for you to watch. Chat, well, let's make that the question of the day. Here, I'm gonna put a poll in here. So the question is going to be, what, in your opinion, was the best NASCAR race? Okay? Now, I'm just going to give down a couple examples that are genuinely, like, the best races, quote-unquote. But what I want you guys to do is to just say in chat what you think the overall best NASCAR race. If you are trying to get a new fan into NASCAR, you have to watch this race. So, okay. I'm going to put down 1. I'm just going down 3. And these are, to me, are some of my best races. But let me know what you guys think, okay? Alpha says, did I miss the Daytona road course? No, that is this coming weekend. Okay, what happened here? Eric Shim, have they used Earnhardt or Junior? Yes, Junior is actually in the game. Yes, Eric Shim, glad that you brought that up. In the newest update, Dale Earnhardt Jr. got added into the game. So he is in the Xfinity roster. Boyer, by the way, yeah, Boyer would be an excellent addition to the Fox booth. Every time that he is on in broadcast with all that, literally, that I think is probably like a automatic, like, okay, come on, just when Boyer retires, he's going to have a future in broadcasting. It is phenomenal stuff. He is hilarious. I love Boyer. Noah says Bristol All-Star race in Darlington 2. Really? You think the second Darlington race was better than the first one? I feel like, honestly, the first Darlington race, just for what it meant, you know? Just for like what it meant to be back as a fan of NASCAR. Sports are back, you know what I mean? I honestly don't think the Daytona Road Course is going to be a disaster. Okay, well, let me rephrase that. For Cup, it's not going to be a disaster. The first series that's going to hit the track is going to be Xfinity. And let's think of it like this. No practice, no qualifying, means no laps, okay? But more importantly, give me 1 second, chat. There we go. Sorry, I had to unplug and plug. My audio is keep cutting out right there, so my apologies there. But so essentially, what I mean by that is no practice, no qualifying, which means that they don't have any experience apart from iRacing and the official sims that they have set up in their teams. But what else I'm getting at here? No, ARCA's not the first one to take it. ARCA literally... Here, let me pull up the... Hang on. Hang on, chat, work with me here. I have a infographic that shows what the schedule is going to look like. Just bear with me. Let me find it. Let me find it. Nope, that's not it. Okay, well, okay, my bad. See, okay, Noah fact-checking me and was just like, yes, you're right. Okay, my bad. ARCA is technically the first ones, but in terms of the 3 national series, now see, this is where I come back with this. Right there, that's the like little infographic right there. Is that Xfinity's up first? So then, but ARCA is gonna be a shit show regardless. Like, let's be honest here. Like ARCA is known. ARCA is known for their shit shows. I mean, like, literally, they will wreck at a like straight track. Like, they will, like, if they're like drag racing, they will find a way to wreck. It's just ARCA. I mean, especially when Riley Earps is in the field. So yeah. So yeah, we have ARCA up first, Xfinity next. But either way, no rubber on track, no qualifying. This is the entire point I'm trying to say. Is that no rubber, no, and no nothing. No rubber, no nothing. In their, on the track. So I don't think it's going to be as big of a shit show as people think it is. Because they will be super duper careful going into, the corners, especially turn 1. Oh my god. Like, anyone who isn't prepared for turn 1, just don't even show up. And I love, and yes, by the way, Tia, I did see the CEO of Poconos running the ARCA race. How, I mean, I guess anyone can just run ARCA now, because, like, ARCA is, like, hurting for people. I love Harvick's, sense of humor right here. Let me about to send this tweet out right here. No rubber on track is just stupid. It ruins the race some. Well, I mean, and so, like, getting back to the point, Cup is going to have all that rubber. They're going to be fine. Cup's going to be fine. It's everyone else I'm worried about. It's the trucks, it's Xfinity, it's ARCA, especially ARCA. ARCA's going to be like, I can guarantee, like, half cautions, if not more. Which, by the way, Chad, we are finally pitting here. We actually lock it up, so we're just going to ignore that. But yeah, we do actually make it on the pit road safe and sound. With that being said, though, we are going to be kind of on a disadvantage because everyone is ahead of us. Like, we're going to see, like, there's Anthony Alfredo, like, in the background, like, just now going past. We're looking for Riley Earps. We're looking for Justin Allgaier, because they are going to pass us for the lead. They already got their lap back, so technically, if the caution were to come out right now, they already have their lap back. And coming up here in one hot second, so we're getting out of the pits now. There goes Allgaier, right there. Riley Earps is right behind him. We're cracking up through the gears right now. Third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. Lap 135, and we're in 7th place. That is the danger of staying out. We had the disadvantage of being on old tires for so long that everyone with new tires just naturally just flowed up and was able to run their quickest times. Alpha said they just have to know that they need to turn left because, you know, the wall is to the right. And just how much left is the question. See, you're not wrong. But, like, and honestly, that's what the whole thing with iRacing. iRacing is definitely helping with that. The simulators that they do in the track is definitely helping with that. I honest to God, don't think it's going to be that big of a shit show. Like, everyone thinks, oh my God, it's the end. This is it. You know, the entire race is going to be cautions. I disagree. I disagree. They're practicing. They're like, hell, like I just saw like someone on NASCAR Reddit saying that they got into a race with Kevin Harvick like an hour ago. Like Martin Truex Jr. raced like what 5 hours ago or something like that is what I heard. Like they're on and they are preparing because they definitely one don't want to make a fool of themselves, and two they don't want to make a fool of themselves. I mean, because let's be honest, lap 1, turn 1, you're pulling a Ricky Stenhouse. That is just no bueno. That ain't gonna fly. All right, so Chad, just to give you a quick update. So what's going on in this race right now is that we are just flying past. We're picking up 6th and now 5th right here from Austin Cindric and Jesse Little. We are doing our best here in order to get up back through the field. Now, if we did our math correctly on this, everyone in front of us, maybe minus out Chase Briscoe, can not make it to the end based on their tire wear. Fuel-wise, they're fine, but tire wear is the real problem with Atlanta. And of course, much like in real life, you have to protect your tires. It's the only thing connecting you to the road. So, with that being said, we can comfortably make it to the end. We have no worries whatsoever. Now, here is the problem. Here's the rub. A caution will ruin this strategy. Indy won't try out Indy road course because the speeds from the Indy Roval, or the actual Indy Roval, that's not right. The actual Daytona road course itself can potentially lead to dangerous crashes. That's why they don't race at Daytona or Talladega themselves. There was, if I can find the article, give me 1 second. Yeah, right here. Okay, it wasn't an article, but it was in the only time that they raced in Daytona. It was literally because how fast they go. There were people that died, and think about it. If you go and actually, like, if you take out the actual road course section, you are still racing, you are racing, Daytona turns 1 and 2, okay? And then you're quickly turning down to a chicane, which for an IndyCar is like nothing. And then you're going back into, Daytona 3 and 4, and then even if they don't, yeah, exactly. Like, what I'm trying to say is I'm giving a very roundabout answer that you are racing 3/4 of the actual Daytona oval, and for IndyCar that is dangerous because you're going so fast. You have so little downforce. If you cause a crash, that driver is, I mean, hopefully not seriously injured. But the whole thing with that started this was the Daytona 100. This was what originally caused the thing. I can send you the whole Wikipedia article on it. It was the USAC Daytona 100. But essentially, that's the event that said, okay, no, IndyCar's not racing at Daytona, they're not racing at Talladega. And because of that, that decision has stood ever since. So yeah, we actually just now get into third right now. With less than 20 to go, again, we're still hoping and praying for no caution, because a caution will completely ruin this strategy. We have put all of our marbles on this, and we are trying with all our might, praying to whatever God will listen, for no caution. But yeah, like I said, I've been looking forward to. I'm always looking forward to the Daytona Road Course. I've been looking forward to that ever since it got announced, and I honestly don't think for the Cup Series it's going to be a shit show. I think the Cup Series will have some of the best racing we're ever going to see, because we're having the best of both worlds. We're having Daytona plate racing, well, not really plate, but you know what I mean. It's the same aesthetic. We're having that as well as actual road course, because turns like the actual like road course section before you hit turns 1 and 2 are actually really technical. Alpha says, but technology improvements will make it possible now. Granted, even in F1, I have not had that long of a run to get that fast, but with Indy and the Indy 500, it could be possible. Well, the thing is that Indy 500 is that, like, since it's not nearly as steep as Daytona's whopping 33 degrees. Like, get out of here. So because of that, like, there is, since you are going so fast, like, IndyCar can, would 250 be out of the question? Like, is that too fast? I don't think it is. I don't think that is, I don't think that's what they could reach. I think they could possibly get more. And as I know, there is no slowing down with the Indy 500, but the drivers should be able to drive it. But you're talking about 59 2020. I'm just saying that, like, well, look at Pocono, okay? Let's use that as the example with Robert Wickens. No one knows about that. With them going so fast in Pocono, Robert Wickens almost died that day. He's, well, not paralyzed, but he's slowly regaining motor function. But he was out of the season, and he probably, I mean, like, there's a very small chance he'll be able to race again. They can also restrict top speed. Who knows? I mean, like, I'm not an IndyCar Formula 1 expert by any means, but I just know that, like, safety. And how many people died from slower crashes too? Oh yeah, a lot. I'm just saying that, like, Alpha, you understand what my argument though is, right? Is that yes, there's a lot of people that die in slower arguments here. Oh, and by the way, speaking of caution, so this is exactly what I didn't want. Because we caught Riley Herbst and Justin Allgaier. It only took like 15 laps to get there, but we finally did. But now here we are with 10 to go. All right, we have 10 to go. We are already at like 60% tire wear. It has been 15 laps. We have been struggle busting a little bit, but we gotta pit. We gotta take 4, man. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna restart with like what 6, 7 to go. We drop back 2 positions because Ryan Sieg and Josh Williams right there, or is that Alex Abey? Didn't actually pit. It was Alex Abey. So they didn't pit, so they're restarting in front. So I unfortunately cannot cross the start-finish line before all that. Riley Herbst, of all people, takes them 3 wide. I have no idea how. I have no idea why. But he was actually super aggressive. And we actually clear him. So now it's a 2-horse race. Because Justin Allgaier is caught behind them. Ryan Sieg is he actually cleared Alex Abey right here. So, because he's Riley Herbst, putting people 3 wide. So let's actually go on board with this. I want to see that. So I actually got to his inside right here. I actually clipped the apron, so that didn't actually really help me at all. No wrecking the Orca? No, the Orca's gonna wreck me. Like, get out of here. Alright, so, yeah, we're gonna take a ride along right now. So I got a huge run. Look to the outside. Kind of side draft a little bit. We do make it to his door bumper, and we are technically in front right now, but the high side never actually works. Like, look at that. Look at that. Still a side drafting. I'm just getting so tight. Like, literally, this has been one thing that I haven't quite addressed, but you get so tight on exit. It's like loose in the like going into the corner, and then tight on exit. Okay, so now we got the inside here, and we are clear. Okay, cool, perfect. It is lap 160, coming to 3 to go this time. Alright, so we're gonna just go on board with the far out cam right here, okay? So right now, all we need to do is essentially just block. So I'm running the middle. The way I see it is if you just run his line, the people like 3rd, 4th, 5th back there are not going to catch us, okay? So we're just going to keep going from this cam right here. So I actually run the top. I run Riley's line right there, and like you can tell that like this car is not set up for the top at all. This thing is not good. So right here, coming off of 4, coming to 2 to go. All right, that's fine. We're continuing running our line. Miss my line a little bit. Oh, and he actually hit us. He hit us right there, chat. Did you see that? We're gonna rewind it. Like, look at that. Oh, wait, okay, wait, hang on, hold up. All right, did he actually hit us? Oh, wow, he didn't. Okay. Okay, fair play, Riley. Fair play. Look at that. What would be a good cam for this? Hang on. Okay. Alright, so we actually miss our line right here. So full throttle through 3 and 4. That's fine. No, okay, we're still fine. But I get so tight on corner exit. Alright, so I'm just like, okay, so how do I do this? I hit the wall. I'm trying to get so... Okay. Okay. To be fair, look, let's take a in shot right here. So Riley's on our inside right here. Coming up through the second, I'm trying to take as wide of a corner. Yeah, I just hit the wall. I made a boo-boo. I made an ouch right there. That was my fault. I did not wreck myself. Literally, what happened is I tried to take as wide of an angle as possible to allow myself a better corner, and because of that, I lost the race. Riley Earps won. I'm mad. Yeah, you're mad? Dude, just wait until you guys see my POV. I was fuming at myself. When I did that, I'm just like, are you kidding me? I am not mad that I lost. I'm mad that I lost to Riley. Exactly. Alpha got it right there. I wasn't mad that I finished second. I'm mad that I lost to Riley. I'm just like, because here I am, I'm like the entire race, and you can actually hear myself commentating on this. I was trash talking Riley the entire time. Karma is a bitch, and it bit me so hard. So yeah, we finished P2. Yeah, that was an oof. I think this is a definite thing right here. Right there. That is what that would be funny to hear. Oh, it should be up tomorrow. I was fuming at myself because I had the car to beat, and I should have won. I should have won. But what I tried to do is, going into turn one, I gave myself not enough room, and I hit the wall, and because of that, I wasn't able to gain momentum. So because of that, we finished P2. Looking at the rest of the running order, Austin Cindric actually coming back from being initially a lap down. I'm sorry, guys. I know this is... I'm mad at myself as well. But there's a lot of drivers that actually turned out to have good victories. Like Justin Haley, who was like spent the entire race like one lap down. Like I swear, you'll see in my POV, Justin Haley, like after stage 2, got his lap back. He spent like half the race a lap down. Daniel Hemrick was like a top, like a 20th place car the entire race. Josh Williams actually had a very good race. Jesse Little had a bad one, all things considering. But yeah, like Brandon Jones, or at least we beat Brandon Jones, you know? I mean, so like we have that going for us. So yeah, I'm not mad that I finished second. I'm mad that I lost to Riley. And that's literally what I care about. That's the only thing I care about. But because of that, we actually move all the way to... Look at that. We actually moved to 5th place in the standings, tied with Brandon Jones. So, you know, you take the good with the bad, honestly. So, we just look forward. We just look forward to the next race, which is Homestead. And that's always been a good track for us. And we had the fast lap. Unfortunately, this isn't Formula 1, so that doesn't give us an extra bonus point. We had the most laps led. Alright, just pour salt in the wound. Thanks, bud. And then Jeremy Clements, who... he was out. Jeremy Clements was the first caution at the in stage 2 right there. Don't worry, chat. Even though we didn't win the race, we will win the damn war. We will. Let me just repeat it right here, right there. Win the war. But time for everyone's favorite part right here. We gotta read the tweets. The tweets. Here we go. All right. I did actually make some contact with people, so let's see what they actually say. Oh. Brandon Brown says, that was a sweet top 5. Says, hashtag Herb's terrible. The thing is that that name's now ironic because I lost to Riley. So yeah, Brandon Brown, you're cool. Look alive, Herb's terrible got a top 5. Hashtag racing rhymes. Landon, you're cool, but like that was awful. Oh wow, Chase Briscoe actually acknowledged us. Hey, that was a nice race. Thanks. Hey, that was a nice race. Wow. Okay, 704. Man, you want to get any better with your comments here, because this is literally the same. Oh, hello. Oh my God, that is 3 in a row. Look at it. Look at this laziness. Look at this laziness, chat. 3 of the same tweet in a row. What are you doing? 704. So, I mean, I guess we're just gonna compliment them. You can make it 4? Oh my God, it's 4 in a row. Oh my God, it's 4 in a row. Come on. 704, come on. 5, oh my God. Jesus. Oh my Lord. Jesus, 704. Look at this. 5 tweets in a row. That is literally just the same thing. Here I am. I was looking for not being invited to someone's camping trip. Okay? That's all I truly ever wanted. But no, here I am saying, hey, that was a nice race. 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 See, that one had a little inflection right there because it was Ross, because he's a Floridian. So he just has that natural accent. He was just like, that was a nice race. There you go. I mean, like, whatever. It's like, it's like, camping trip, fishing trip, cookout. They see, like, that's what all I want in my life is to not be invited to any of those things. But here I am. Contract options. Ooh, chat, we're going places. Aha, yes. Okay, I see. I mean, so obviously I feel like yes. So obviously I feel like we just need to be in we should probably contract extend for Stewart-Haas, because we might as well. Yeah. So essentially we basically are signed for next year. Because yes, so many options. It was like literally, like we could also go to Penske, but I'm a Ford driver, so like essentially we're sticking with Haas. But yeah, Austin Cindric continues to just dominate the standings. I mean, like, look at that. That is not even fair. Harrison Burton second, our teammate in third, Allgaier fourth, and then us here in regular points. However, in the playoff standings, look at this. Look at this bull. Look at this bull. We are only 9 points above the cut line. Sorry, 11 points above the cut line. So we gotta really watch out for what we gotta do here. So yeah, we have to watch out. We better not cry. Better watch out. I'm telling you why. Because Anthony Alfredo is coming to town, and I know we're gonna be hitting some hard tracks here. Like honestly, like you may not think it, but Texas is actually kind of hard. Bristol's gonna be easy. Talladega is going to be easy. I'm not worried about that. Dover is going to be hit or miss. Charlotte is, I do believe, easy. Mid-Ohio. Well, yeah, Mid-Ohio was actually earlier this year. Well, it was supposed to be. Michigan's going to be hard. Iowa's going to be hard. But yeah, like, you get what I'm saying here. Like, so, like, essentially for every good track, we have a bad track. So yeah, we have a lot to do. But for right now, next race is going to be at Homestead, which is actually going to be a good race for us. So hopefully we can just get there. So yeah. Chat, you guys have been a pleasure to race for today. Thank you all so much for coming on out. And I'm sorry that it has been a while for stopping in, like, and actually racing. But, you know, life gets in the way.